partners you lost. Your partner died. Dude, that is the best death scene ever. No! That is the best. I think the original Tomb Raider reboot from, what was it, 2012, 2013? I still think that's the best one. It had the best story and everything. The story of this game is fucking terrible. In fact, I would say the story of this game is its biggest weakness. Like, in the beginning of the game, the story is really good. Oh, Laura's raiding a tomb, right? She's in a race against Trinity, who's been the villains of the previous Tomb Raider reboot games, to get this dagger. She grabs the dagger, not researching the lore, finding out this is the key to the end of the world, and causes calamities. Immediately, a freaking monsoon or whatever, tsunami, hits the island she's on, and it kills hundreds of people, right? Wow, what's a great plot. Then the plot literally just hits pause, and the rest of the game, you're just looking for the box that this key opens, and there's no calamities, there's nothing going on, it's just fucking, like, what happened? I thought she's going to be going all over. I'm not sure. You know, it's kind of like God Hand, right, in that regard. Forza Horizon 4, I am interested in. I actually really enjoyed Forza Horizon 3 2 years ago when I played it as kind of a variety thing during that September. I actually specifically remember it was September. There wasn't a lot going on in the realm of new releases at the time for whatever reason. And so I played it as a thing to balance with other stuff. And I actually enjoyed the game a lot. So, you know, maybe I would do Forza. I don't know. But at the end of next week, we've got Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And that obviously is a lot of fun. So if you want to be a part of that, $5 pledge to my Patreon or more by the end of this month. Check it out at patreon.com/darksidephil. There are many other things you can get as perks for your contributions on Patreon, including text or verbal thank you shout-outs, getting your questions answered on my Q&A show, getting a private Q&A video made. But all the details can be found on the website. I don't want to go into massive detail about it. Please give it a look. But only 5 days left, guys. Only 5 days left for you guys to pledge to my Patreon. So just throwing that out there, it's basically your last chance, all right? Another thing that I want to throw out there first before we get to very much, okay? All right. Let's get into shout-outs for those who have cheered, subbed, or tipped. Does it sound good? Does that sound good? All right, let's do it. So, hold on a second here. What I need to do is hit refresh. I didn't refresh. Yeah, refresh my Muxy setup. Trying to refresh the Muxy setup. Okay. Okay, so here we go. First of all, shout out to some people who contributed overnight. I wasn't even live streaming. They kept me in mind, swung by, and did some contributions. Let's give them credit. First of all, we had Golden Colts who did a 100-bit cheer. Thank you, Golden Colts, for that.
I can't beat these snipers, man!
He says, I was watching your GTA San Andreas on YouTube, but sadly, when I look at my YouTube homepage, it ends up being bombarded by detractor videos. Why does YouTube feature these videos when I was just watching stuff from your channel? There's two reasons. Number one, because those detractors purposely copy my tags from my actual gameplay videos and put them into their tags so that when you're watching one of my videos, their videos will show up and related because they realize that that's how they get their attention. So basically, they're abusing YouTube's system. Number two, because YouTube's system does not weed out garbage content. You know, it should. It should say, oh, you're watching content from Dspgaming channel. Let's give 10 more related videos from Dspgaming and then maybe periphery content. Instead, it literally only looks for criteria of, you know, like, let's say, for example, you're watching Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Well, that playthrough hasn't gotten attention in months or years, right? If it's
my face. Yeah, what you don't understand is it's not a good time for me. Like being the brunt of every fucking joke is not fun.
Or you're watching the one I did years ago. What YouTube will do is search for, oh, what's a video that says Dspgaming somewhere in it that recently got like a ton of viral attention? And of course, the answer there's going to be, oh, that nasty slanderous video where someone just insulted Phil constantly or said bullshit. And so that pushes it to the top of YouTube's algorithm, which is stupid. It basically puts garbage, dramatic, slanderous, you know, drama-like content at the top of the website, which is why YouTube is a piece of shit and no one likes the fucking business anymore. Basically, YouTube sucks. It happens to me, too. Like, I'll watch... I'm not even kidding you. I'll click on my own video, And then in the related videos of my videos is 10 insulting videos about me. It's like, what the fuck? That's how bad YouTube is. And that's why I don't care about YouTube. I don't focus on YouTube. I'm not making content exclusively for YouTube anymore. I've thrown in the towel. I've given up on that business. It sucks. It's an automated piece of shit. The people who work there and manage the company don't care either. So I don't care either. You know, at the top of the website, which is why YouTube is a piece of shit and no one likes the fucking business anymore. Basically, YouTube sucks. It happens to me too. Like, I'll watch. I'm not even kidding you. I'll click on my own video, and then in the related videos of my videos is 10 insulting videos about me. It's like, what the fuck? That's how bad YouTube is. And that's why I don't care about YouTube. I don't focus on YouTube. I'm not making content exclusively for YouTube anymore. I've thrown in the towel. I've given up on that business. It sucks. It's an automated piece of shit. The people who work there and manage the company don't care either. So I don't care either, you know, as well. I'm just going to move forward positively with Twitch. So, you know, all I can say is, sorry that happens. I agree with you. It's garbage. You know, it's just a terrible fucking business. And, you know, just watch the videos from DSPgaming and ignore the related shit because you're never going to get anything quality out of that as long as it's an automated. Financial pressures? Was it other stuff? I'll say this, probably a combination of a lot of things. Honestly, one of the things that is honestly, I think, a major factor is, you know, Twitch being very serious about their terms of service, okay? And basically Twitch saying we don't want negative drama crap on our business anymore. You're not going to be able to insult people constantly. You're not going to be able to cause all this kind of shit. You can't just say whatever you want. You know, you have to actually have a stream that a common viewer can come in and have a good time rather than, you know, garbage content. Which is really what it is, shoveling, just catering to what kids want. It was about speaking to your age demographic. Well, you're right, although I'll openly admit this. When I started on YouTube, like I said, I was heavily inspired by the angry video game nerd. So I would constantly do kind of lowbrow humor, the sexual joke here, the you know, the shit or the ass joke, the fart joke here. You see what I mean? Like, I openly admit that when I started, I was a very different kind of content creator. But that evolved over the years, and I still have a dedicated fan base, so obviously people were okay with me growing and maturing over the years, right? But you're right. You know, when I'm making content, I'm making it for people like me. I'm not making content for little kids, you know? I'm not making content where I dye my hair, and I sit playing Fortnite, and I do fucking Fortnite dances on fucking webcam, and I talk about fucking drama and pop culture constantly. That's not what I do. That's never been me. When you watch me on a stream, you're getting the real me and my opinions, my interests. You're not going to see me putting on a show for the little kiddies to make extra money, which is what a lot of these big guys do, quite frankly.
Badass. I just hate how everything's taken out of content. It's like the other day, I made a joke about my birthday. When somebody goes, "Happy birthday, Wings," and I go, "Hey, you know, what's so happy about my birthday? It's just another day closer to death." That's a fucking joke. And like they made it out to be like I'm shitting on fans. Like they literally, there's a video out there trying.
Are you sure about that?
Girls, all right? I'm not saying that Brie Bella is malicious or danger to anyone. I'm just saying she's not entertaining. Both her and her sister, every time I see a match with them, I fall asleep. Because they're no good at what they do. I'm sorry, they're not. They're good on-screen characters, right? They're good for plot lines. They're not good for wrestling. They never have been. Not once have I seen a great match from the Bella Twins, ever. They're just there. They were hired as eye candy, and they should be, you know, appropriately put into the product. Not, oh, well, now women are being taken seriously as wrestlers, so let's push these subpar women to the top of the card because people know who they are. No, fuck that. Here's the complete opposite example. All right? Ronda Rousey. I was not a fan of her as an MMA fighter at all. I actually thought that when she was in UFC, she was kind of spoon-fed easy opponents to the point where when she finally started getting serious opponents, they dominated her and she quit right away, right? But since she's hit WWE, she has excelled in the ring. She has shown that she has incredible ring prowess, that she actually is a good fighter, and that she could translate that into an entertaining product where she's not constantly hurting other people in the ring, and people like to see her at the top of the card. Now, should she be the women's champion right now? That's a subjective statement. For me, maybe she did get pushed a little bit way too fast, but at least she's good in the ring. You know what I mean? But the flip side of this is the Bella Twins try hard and still suck. So stop it with them in these fucking matches. I don't want to see, women. I don't want to see Brie kill herself trying to do a plancha or a suicide dive out of the ring and actually break her own neck. I don't want to see her kick Liv Morgan twice in the face and knock her the fuck out. I don't want to see it at all. I just want to see women who know what they're doing in there, putting out a professional level product. I don't want to see amateur night every time the Bellas are in there. It's a waste of everyone's fucking time, and I don't want to see it anymore. That's my opinion. Okay. There you go. Okay, shout out to Russian Love Machine, who did 105-bit cheer. He's now the cheerleader for today's stream. Let me get him up there, and then we will give him a shout out. Read what he said here. Hold on. Okay, Russian Love Machine says, it's going to be a fun hardcore gaming season this upcoming month. Any chances of destroying horse balls and a return of Suicide Kings in Red Dead Redemption? They do have an online mode like GTA 5. Of course, when the online mode does actually...